Hey guys, so yesterday I made a video about how to draw a simple face using like just one thing that you need to know. And I asked you guys if you wanted to see some more of my artwork, and you guys said yes. So I brought home my sketchbook that I've been using for school this year, and then I have one from just drawings at home, and then I have one more that I had from 6th and 7th grade at school, but I don't know where it went. And I wanted to find that one because I'm pretty sure it has some good artworks in it, and I'm sad I don't know where it is. Wait, there's one more place. I'm gonna go look. I'll be back. So there are no signs of it anywhere. I don't know where it went, but I'm sad because I really liked that one. So if I do find it in the future, I will totally show you guys it and stuff. But for now, we're going to be looking at other artwork. And we're going to start with my sketchbook from like old years, and then we'll move on to my one from this year. So yeah, and I'd just like to say that if you like my artwork, great, thank you. And if you don't like it, don't put it in a comment. Just keep that in your head. Like, I'd rather you just not say that, because if you do say it, it'll just be deleted, because I don't really want negative comments. So I'd just rather you keep it in your head. And I'm not trying to brag of like how good an artist I am. I'm not even that good, but like, ugh. I just wanted to show you guys what I have done. So without further ado, my artwork. So this one I got a long time ago, I think for my 12th birthday. So some of these are really old. There's this picture of my Build-A-Bear giraffes, Rosie and Ralph. And they were wearing outfits they got on that day. And then I also got an art kit when I got this, so yeah. And I used to sign all my work with my signature. And that still is my signature, so what am I talking about? Then there's this one that was supposed to be a flower in the rain. Yeah, 2012. It used to be a flower in the rain. Well, it was supposed to be. But now it just looks like a flower, and it's like polka dotted, and it's just weird. So, yeah. That was made with watercolor paints, 2012. I used to paint sunsets a lot, like I said. And this one looks like there's less seaweed. I used paint, like acrylic paint, and it's not very good. Again, this is old right here, 2012. That's a Christmas wish list, so I'm just not even going to show you that. That was from 2012. This is random artwork. I took the pencil and I like rubbed it between my hands, and like it made this pattern, and then I colored it in. 2012. And similar here, I put the pencil on its edge and I rolled it around, and it made like these little shapes, and I colored them in. And then I don't know why I decided to connect them to these random things, but yeah. 2012. Oh, this one has a date. 10/23/2012. So that would be October 23rd. Then I made this one of a hippo at a circus. It's on a stage on a unicycle, juggling balls that are on fire, like flaming juggling balls. And then there's these spotlights, and I don't even know. It's just weird. But yeah, it has a tutu on. Again, 2012. Then there's this cat. And yeah, it's interesting. 2012. Oh, this is really hard to do. Oh my gosh, my hand has grown so much. This is my hand. It says Friends Forever. That's my hand. And then I traced my cat's hands. That's buttons and mittens. It was so hard to do. Yeah, 2012. Then I drew this Merry Christmas picture. So these are all a bunch of presents in the back. And then we got Santa. He's not as fat as Santa should be. And then a little girl elf and a little boy elf. Yeah. Odd picture, but that was 2012. Then I drew this strange picture of a mouse. It's very faint, so you guys can barely even see it. That one does not have a date. Oh my gosh, I used to love Arthur, so I drew the cast of Arthur, and these are awful. Muffy, Francine, Arthur, Buster, Brain, and Binky. There are a lot more characters, but they all look so bad. I stopped putting dates on them, as you can see. Oh, I got this drawing book from the library, and it taught me how to draw this mouse, so I did that. And I was drawing a giraffe, but I never finished it, because we had to return the book, and I just never finished it. So, yeah. Whoops, skip the page. Oh, I don't even want to show you guys this, but I'm not skipping any artwork. I used to draw people all the time. This one's so bad. What is this? Oh my gosh, I remember drawing these. I used to draw a bunch of cartoon characters, I think. Okay, yeah. I used to draw a whole bunch of them, and this is what they looked like. So, here, they didn't have names or anything. And I never signed these ones. Some of them were based off of real people, but most of them were just random like this. Then I did this fire. Yep. Then here's some more of those cartoon characters. There's this girl. Yeah, her outfit's matching. This is definitely still from 2012. Here's a boy wearing a hoodie. Here's a boy wearing a hoodie again. I don't know why. I like to put their hands in their pockets for the boys. And they wore like these cargo shorts. There's this girl. She was based off of somebody. I'm not going to say who. But, my brother's friend's sister. She's in my grade and stuff, but yeah. I didn't really know her when I drew this, but yeah. So then there's this dog. Me and Joseph did a drawing contest. We love doing those. Actually, it's painting. We both did a dog, and this was mine, and Joseph's is somewhere downstairs, but mine won. Then there was this kid. Oh, wow. As you can tell, I like to do the thing with, like, the hair over the eye when I used to draw. These are old, remember. Oh, my gosh. I have this One Direction picture I made so long ago. Got Niall, Zayn. Oh, that hair. Liam. Oh, when he had a buzz cut. 1D. Harry and Louie, and I remember, like, me and all my friends were like, oh, that's so good, and, like, I took a picture of it, I photocopied it so I could keep one in my sketchbook, and I had one on my wall, and I was like, guys, check out this poster I made, and they're like, woo! Yeah, so that was a long time ago. Oh my god, this was a really ugly cat. Well, it's like a really bad picture. I'm sure if it was a real cat, it'd still be cute, maybe, I don't know. It looks so ugly right there, that picture. Oh, this is a self-portrait. It is so bad. Oh, I ripped something out here. Oh, that was a drawing that I wanted to take out. This is a picture of me. It was supposed to be a self-portrait from years ago. Look at how hideous that is. It looks nothing like me. Hopefully. I made this for my aunt. It says Auntie, and then there's these flowers because she likes gardening. What? That's not even like my signature. That's seriously scribbles. I never gave it to her, as you can tell. Then, I started making, like, a bunch of little mice. I mean, not mice, animals. This one's Matthew Mouse. As you can see, there's a big black line because I messed up, and you can kind of see it says Matthew because I spelled Matthew wrong. So, yeah, that's why there's a big black line. Then there's Darla Duck and Henry Hippo. Again, guys, these are really old. Oh, yeah, there's one more. Elephant. Get it. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Never colored that in. That's a lemon, and that's a glass of lemonade. My sister was drawing something like this, so I just kind of copied her and did it. That was a long time ago, still. Oh, I drew this of this bear that I have. Oh, I signed that one. I still have the bear, actually. It's over here. Anna is what I named her. She's right here. It's the bear. And I just sat her over there, and I drew her. I remember doing it, too. Oh, this rose. I could never draw roses, and then I, like, looked up and I drew rose. Yeah. So I have a rose, and I wrote rose. I think that looks really fancy up there. Then I have this really weird drawing of a flower. I'm not sure why it looks like that, but yeah. This is after I got my oil pastels. So this was the birthday after that. So I love oil pastels. They are the best. And then I like to draw sunsets with my oil pastels. I love sunsets over the ocean, apparently, because, I don't know. I made a lot more than just this. But yeah, I love oil pastels because you can make the perfect color and they're great for sunsets. I think I have a better one. Oh, there's a better one in that sketchbook that I don't have somewhere around here. Here's a picture of Mittens. That's why it says Mimi. We used to call her Mimi. Now we call her Mime, so it's still pretty much the same. Then there's this picture. I showed you guys this yesterday. It was watercolor. And it was supposed to be a forest in, like, the fall. And I only ended up doing one tree. Yeah, I never ended up finishing it, so. Then I drew this rainbow, and then there's also this really cool flower that was based off of a truffula tree from the Lorax. Then there's my hand that looks really bad, because in 6th grade we were doing these hand projects. And there's this picture of Caillou. Wow. Again, guys, I'm not skipping anything. It's a Caillou picture. Wow. Then this was supposed to be Harry Styles, but it was really bad, so I stopped doing it. And then I drew a rainbow on the back, so it'd be different. And then, oh, I got the Easter Bunny. Don't even know why. Alright, so this next one, there are parts I can't show you, so I'm not going to show you my friends' names. So this is one of my friends, and yeah, they ended up, she's wearing an Adventure Time shirt. And then this is another one of my friends. And this next one, her shirt kind of gives away where we live, so. Pants. Can't show you her shirt. And then I'm not going to show you her name either. But yeah, those are some of my friends. Let me turn the page. This is a picture of Carl that I drew. I actually really like this one. This one was last year, actually. Then, oh god, I remember drawing this, and they were so bad. Frozen. Got Anna, who looks really awful. Olaf, who looks really awful. And then Elsa, who also looks really awful. They look really bad. Then I skipped a few pages for some reason. Oh, here we go. I don't know why, but upside down I drew Carl as well. I like this one too. I like all my drawings of Carl. Because Carl is the best. Here I was drawing Mike Wazowski. I do not know why I X'd it out, because he didn't look that bad. Oh, I think because his legs were too little. And then I do this cute little bear. And then this, like, fluffy thing, not even sure what, but has a bow. That's cute. Then there's this Shawn Mendes picture. It's a little weird. And then I skipped another few pages for some reason, and I drew Elsa with my oil pastels. Her eyes are a little weird. You know, this one. It's this one. But, yeah. But the rest of her looks pretty good. And then that is the last thing I drew in... Yeah, this is the last thing I drew in this sketchbook. Moving on to the one from this year. We have... Most of these are homework assignments, so we had to do, like, a fund. So I did the pig fund. And then we had to do lyrics to a song. So I did photograph, and I did all the lyrics, but I wasn't originally doing that, but then I did. And it's fabulous. So if you actually want to see this, like, I'll zoom out. You can pause the video and read it all. Then, we had to do a phobia we have, and that would be arachnophobia, which is the fear of spiders. I even drew a spider web. They are just so creepy. Then this was a Charlie Brown that I never finished. That was just for fun. And then there's this picture of a city. And then we had to do something that, like, a pet peeve, and I hate it when people, like, you know those holographic, like, bookmarks? When people scratch it, that sound is awful to me. Then I drew the Eiffel Tower. This is for a dream vacation. Again, most of these are homework assignments. Then we had to draw a shirt, so I drew this cheese shirt, and then there's a little mouse coming out of the Swiss cheese. Then I drew the Peanuts characters just for fun. So we got Marcy, Peppermint Patty, Lucy, Charlie Brown, Linus, Sally, with hard eyes because she loves Linus, Woodstock, and Snoopy. Look at the little Woodstock. And then we had to do a thing from Coraline. So, yeah, that was a thing from Coraline, another homework assignment. And this is one of my friends, it doesn't really look like her, but yeah. Yeah, the head is a little too wide. But it's an okay drawing. Then we had to do this thing, like, for a project. So this is a cupcake. We had to, like, plan things out. I have the finished product downstairs. Then we had to do, like, oh my god. I was showing my friends what I used to draw people like when I was little. And then if you get rid of those side ones, that was a boy. And then when you had those side ones, it was a girl. That was when I was, like, 3. I drew people like that. And then we had to do, like, remake, like, a deck of cards. So I did Charlie Brown for the king, Lucy for the queen, and Linus for the jack. We only had to do those 3. Did I actually trace a real card? I don't know. Then we had to do, like, things that represent our family. Then I drew this bird for fun. I drew this snowman for fun. I drew this trampoline for a project, but I never ended up doing this one. I ended up doing this fish tank, which is really awesome. I was showing my friend Ansign, showing her how to write leprechaun, and then my signatures. Then that was a squirrel head. I never finished. Then there's this, like, thing we had to do for a coat of arms. And then we have this little bird. And then this is stuff I've been doing on my free time. I drew Belle. She's a little strange. Her chin's a little pointy. Then skip a page. That was, like, blah, blah, blah. Then this is Aurora. And then I love this one so much. It's Rapunzel. And then this one's super bad. It's Ariel. Like, look at that face. From a distance, it's not that bad. But then when you, like, zoom in, it's like, what is that face? So, yeah. And then this is the one I was working on I finished it today, actually. It's Tiana. And then that is everything from this sketchbook. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please click like and subscribe, and in the comments, let me know which piece of artwork was your favorite. I will see you guys later, and as you can tell, I like drawing people. So I'll see you guys later. Bye!